Hello everyone, I'm Ep-3 Welcome back to Astrometica. This is the Prologue. It is a free game on Steam. It is a demo, basically, for the game. This is supposed to come out in Q3 of 2024, so we'll see what happens when it does. But we have a habitat now, as you know, and we have a whole bunch of chests and everything. And so I was playing with my friend. Well, I wasn't playing with my friend. I was showing my friend this game on his TV while we were just messing around and stuff. And I got some other things done, and I'd like to show you what those things are. So first thing, what I'm going to do is we're right next to this habitat. I would actually like to move this habitat and everything to quite a ways over there, so we have a little bit more room to work with for one thing, and not be right close to this, so we can actually get to some other places. I have the iron and the copper that we need to be able to go to to go over there farther and build a habitat. But first, what I got to do is, of course, get on my builder. And of course, we also have our battery charger here, which is good. We have another full battery, which is good. Excuse me. So I'm going to build the habitat over there, and I'm going to move everything that I have here over there. Probably I'll rebuild the chest as I go and everything. And I'm going to do a little bit different than what I did here. And we're going to do a little bit more exploring. So let's go ahead and start working on that. I'll move all of this, and then we'll get into it, and we'll start doing some more other things. There's also something to notice. If you listen, you can hear the music out here, but when you come outside, the music gets louder. It's very strange. My friend pointed it out to me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that is weird, isn't it? Every time you go outside, it's loud. When you go inside, it gets quiet. It's very strange, but it's pretty interesting. I am going to go ahead and get this ready and start getting this done, and I will see you in just a little bit. One thing to remember, if you are moving stuff, hold Control in, and it will break stuff down, and you get all of your things back. So do keep that in mind if you are happening to, do some things. And that's the way you do that. It's very straightforward, very simple. You just have to remember to do it so you can actually get that done. Then I'm going to build one of the wings, start getting some energy on there, then we'll move this thing last after we get everything out. There is something very interesting that I would like to show you. This is still the old habitat. I just took off that one wing over there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and get rid of this piece right here. Upgrade station. Okay. And then we're going to go over here. And this is where our new habitat is. It's not super far away, but it's quite a ways away. And I want to show you something very interesting. I did not know that it was going to do this, so it kind of has a Planet Crafter feel to it with this. And if you've played Planet Crafter, then you pretty much know what I'm going to say. So when you come into here, this is our new one. It has power. I don't have any power on here yet. So apparently the power goes through the universe here, and I think that's pretty awesome. If you have one thing built, the rest of them will have power. That's very fascinating. I do like that. I think that's pretty doggone awesome, to be honest. Right like that. Okay. So that way that's like that, and then we do have enough power to use things, and I think that's pretty doggone awesome. Now what I do also have to do is get myself a little bit of power on here, so I can show you that I don't have any power at all. There are no power things on here at all, but yet it still shows up, and I think that's actually pretty awesome. Okay, do that. Do an advanced, and then we will put on a battery as well. Okay, what do I need for that? Apparently I'm missing something. 2 iron bars. Alright, well, we can do that. Let me get in here, get some oxygen, and then we'll get some more iron and smelt up some more bars. So I just wanted to show you that. I thought that was really, really very interesting. I didn't know that I was going to do that, so that was a nice surprise. All right, well, I think I got everything done now. It is a little bit different. For one thing, because I have this in and I put this in first the other time, I had to scooch it over because it won't fit right there. It won't let me put it in with this there. But I got everything pretty much in the way that it was, and I don't know how much power I have. I never really looked. Okay, I have 480 power. Cool. So that's good. That means that I'm doing okay, and the power capacity is 212, so we have enough power. We don't have to worry about that. I think I might be able to actually put on another battery. I have 2 batteries there, a solar panel. I don't know if I don't have any more glass, so... And then I have 2 solar panels there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put another one in over to here. And then I have 2 batteries there, but I don't have any batteries over here. What I can do is see about putting in another battery. Okay. Alright, I don't have enough resources for that, so what am I missing? 2 electronic parts. I think I put those away, or maybe, I don't know, we'll find out. But at any rate, the other one is now gone, and all that's cleared out in that habitat over there, our beginning starting base. Okay, we'll build 1 more battery, and then we're going to check that chest that's right up there. And let's just go ahead and add this battery down to over here. Okay, there we go. So now we should have quite a bit more power, and that's going to help us out a lot. And I don't think I can add another solar panel over here, because some of them just don't fit quite right. I don't know if I can daisy chain them together or not. There is a possibility, but not a probability. So, and over here where I built, there's a lot of iron and stuff. So I'm going to get some more water going, and then I want to show you, well, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to check these chests around here. And we're going to build some more stuff, and I'll show you that here in a quick minute. Let me just get this stuff here done. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and check this one over here, then we'll get back inside. And we will build a few more things. At least I'm hoping that we can. That would be good. Just go and move all of you. There we go. Warning. Always warning. All right. Now, in here, I don't know how much of that stuff we made. We have the backpack tier 1, oxygen tier 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's make the backpack tier 2. We're going to need the tier 1. We got to take that off. And the chipset. We already have the nickel on us. Let's go see about a chipset. Need gold and 2 silver. We already have the gold on us. So let's grab 2 silver wherever that may be. If not, we can get some. I know where the silver is. Well, some silver is. Just don't know if we actually do have any silver. It does not look like. So I'm going to have to go out and go find some more. And yes, we're going to have to drop some more stuff here soon, but that's okay. So over here this way, so we went over towards where that is over there, and there's quite a few things over there. As you know, this is where we found the nickel and all of that, and I'll show you some other things after a little bit. Let me go find some silver, because as you know, we mined it out of there already, and I don't believe there's going to be any more in there. And so all I gotta do is figure out where some silver nodes are. There we go, right there. Luckily, we do have a few of these silver nodes, and that will help. And I'll mine this down, and I'll show you something too with the drill. Once you get close to the drill, the thing reaches out, and then if you get closer, it goes in that shaft or whatever. So I think that's actually pretty awesome. And if you drill on this and you decide you need to go back in and get some oxygen, it will still be down this far when you come back out. And I'll go and show you that too. So we're getting low on oxygen. Let's get back up in there. We'll come back down and get that silver node.
Warning.
Warning. So here's the silver node that we were going on, and you can see it's still part way down. So let's go and finish this off, and then we'll get a little bit of silver, because we're going to need that anyway. Then once we have this, then we can build the next piece, and that's going to help us out quite a bit. We're only going to get like 2 or 3 pieces of silver is all, but it will still be a little bit. Okay, 6 silver. That's awesome. That does help out a lot. And do be careful. Don't run into things. You will take damage. I did find that out too. I ran into the doorway and got a big boo-boo on my head when I did that. So, yeah, I lost a little bit of health that way. That was not the best ever. Okay, let's go to here now. And we're going to have this backpack tier 2, but we need the chipset. Let's go see about the chipset. There is the chipset. Let's go ahead and make this. All right. So, as you can see, you know how many slots we have here. We have like, what, 5 rows? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 35 slots. Let's take off our backpack. We should be okay, but I will just go and move that up there because we gained 2 slots. Okay, we're right at capacity. Now, let's go ahead and make this. And there's something important to know. It builds it right here. Because the last time I got the oxygen thing, and I didn't realize that that's what it was going to do. It's like a 3D printer, kind of, you might say. Okay, and then we'll grab that. And then we will put this on. So you know how many we had. Now, we have 1 extra bar, which is better than nothing. Alright, so now we have that. We have the tier 2. Let's go see about the jetpack tier 2. We can't make that because that's has an advanced chipset. What we're going to have to do is go to here and let's go see about making, actually go to here. Let's go make the advanced fabricator. We need another chipset and a resin canister. Let's go see. So we're going to need some more gold, and we're going to need a resin canister, which means we need that celestite and a data transformer. We'll get that made. There we go. And we also need this resin canister. Let's make that. Okay, there we go. So we're going to make this jetpack here, but we need to make the other thing, like I said, and just have to remember what I'm doing. The advanced fabricator chipset. Now we need gold. Which means I gotta go back through all this stuff. If not, we will just go out there. I don't think we actually did mine any gold, did we? Okay. I'll go back out there. I will replace batteries or take an extra battery or 2. And we'll go find a gold. Oh, there's one right there. Is that gold or? Yep, that's gold. Sweet. Now, these guys are actually a lot harder to mine than it would seem. They're like the silver. They take a little bit to do. Alright, let's get this done, and then we'll have some gold. I got 3 pieces of gold. That's more than enough that we can use. Each one of those big pieces only gives 3, which is kind of unfortunate actually, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, we'll change out the battery. Oops, do that every time. And we'll drop a battery into here. Get that guy charging, and we will get a chipset made. Okay, there we go. Now let's go see about making the advanced fabricator. That would be this guy right here. We have everything that we need. Let's go and put that guy in over here. He is big. He's very big. So what I'm going to have to do is kind of put him at a little bit of an angle, just like that right there. I don't think he will actually go right there because the other one didn't either. Oh, I guess he will. How do you like that? As far back as possible and put him in. Big habitat battery is what we opened up. Awesome. Let's go check out that. Ooh, nice. Fungu. Alright. Cool. Can be placed on top or bottom of the corridors. Increase power capacity by 200. This does 125, so it's quite a bit more. Okay, cool. Now, in here. Here's the advanced chipset. We need another celestite and 3 nickel and a silver. Alright, let's go ahead and see about making this now that we have that. Okay, and this thing will also do the same thing. And that one really does look like a 3D printer. You can see the lines on the side and everything as it builds the item. I think that's really pretty cool. There we go. Advanced chipset. Okay, now what we need is 2 celestite, but we don't have any more celestite. And that's where we're going to have a little bit of a problem, because what that means is right now that we need to come to here to equipment and we need a laser tool. So we need 2 gold bar, electronic part, and 2 nickel. We have the nickel, we have the battery, we just need 2 gold bars, and that means we're going to have to make something else too, and we'll just have to figure out a place to put it. We might have to put on another habitat or something because we're kind of running out of room here. But let me go see what I can do, and then we'll see what has to happen to make things work here. I think we need 4 of those for a habitat. Let's go see. 8 iron bars. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a copper wire. Let's go ahead and put on 1 more habitat, and I'll show you why we need the extra habitat. I didn't have to do this when I was playing with my friend, but that was a little bit different too. So let me go see habitat. Sweet. Okay, so it leaves just enough room because it extends out this piece right here to right here, and then we have an extra habitat. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go see about 1 more thing. I'll show you what that is. Now that we have this big habitat back here, let's go to machines, and we are going to need this guy. We need 3 copper bars, 5 coal, and a chipset to be able to get the gold smelted. Now that we have everything, let's go ahead and see about putting in this smelter. So I'm going to stick the smelter just right over here. I'm going to stick him right there. Okay, cool. Alright, so in the smelter, you can see it has copper bar, iron bar, gold bar, iridium bar, and nanite bar. These are things that you haven't seen yet if you haven't played the game or haven't watched anybody get this far or whatever. So there are different things that we can get. Some of them are easier gotten than others, so we do got to be aware of that. And now that we have that, what we can do is work towards getting this here. We need 2 gold bars. So I gotta go get some of the gold, and we already have everything else, or I can get everything else. Now I just gotta go do a lot more mining, and I think I'm just gonna go and switch out the batteries again. That way we have that, and then we can, oops, I do that every time, and I really don't even understand why I do that, but I do. So now to go find the gold, there is some gold close by. It's actually right over here. I do believe that I have enough stuff to be able to make the 2 gold bars, so let's go ahead and do these. Alright, so now we should have 2 gold bars on us. We do. Now we just need 2 more nickel, and then we should be okay. Okay, now we are making the laser. Oh, we need a circuit board. I forgot about that. Okay, circuit board, electronic part. There we go. Ta-da! Now let's go to here, and let's get the laser tool. Sweet! So now we have this laser tool. Alright. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So what I'm going to do is... well, I'm going to give you a warning right now. You're going to want to not listen with the speaker on terribly loud. It is annoying, and it is very not a good sound. And you'll see what I mean here in just a little bit. It's not a lot of fun to listen to, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to make another oxygen tank. I do have 2, but I want to make sure that I always have enough. And I'm going to need a copper wire. let's go and make an oxygen tank. All right. This is going to be the fun part because now we are going to be going. If you remember right, we went down in here and there's something down in here that we found. So I'm going to go. Is that the place? Yes, it is. So there's this red place down here. And when we went in here the last time, we found some of that stuff on here. Let me turn on the light. And so I'm going to turn my headset down, and you may want to do the same for you, and I'm going to start mining this. So once you do that, then you have these pieces floating around, and it only takes a couple of short seconds, but oh man, it is deafening. I was playing, like I said, with my friend, or showing him the game, and built this and was like, what an annoying little sound, holy moly. I was not too terribly happy with that sound either. It was like, that hurt so bad when it did that. Okay, so now we have the celestite. Let's just get back in here. And if I remember right, for here we have 2 celestite. We just need the jetpack tier 1. Let's go and take off our jetpack. Ta-da! And now let's go and make this jetpack tier 2. Alright, we'll wait for that to be made, and then we'll grab that. And let me know what you think about this so far. This has been a lot of fun. I do enjoy this. We still have some more things to do, but at least you can see. So that's the jetpack tier 2. We'll put that on our bar. So we have that, and now our jetpack is going to be a little bit different, and I will show you what that means. And let's just go over here. For one thing, see how much longer it lasts? And there's also something very important to know about it too, is if you look at that white bar down there, it actually builds up a lot faster than the other one did. So that's good too. I'm going to come down over here, and I'm going to get some ice, and then we're going to head back and try to do one more thing, but I'm going to get the extra oxygen thing that we have, you know, the extra oxygen tank, because we're going to need it anyway. So let's get this done first. So we get like 5 ice each time, and that's good. And now let's get back over to our place, and our jetpack is just doing so much better. It is so awesome to actually have a jetpack that lasts for a long time. So we went all the way out to the ice out there, and now we're already back. And yes, I was very, very pleased with this. Next, let's work on our oxygen capsule tier 3. So we need some blue crystal, and I know where to get that. We're just going to have quite a few oxygen tanks. So let me go work on making a couple more of those. I just gotta go get some of that, and maybe we'll there we go. Gotta have some iron. Actually, we don't. Okay, we'll do 1, 2 more of those. That should work. That should help out, and we'll go and make another water because we're gonna need that anyway. Okay, let me get this ice put away. Ice, baby. Do that, sort that. We do have lots of copper, so that's always good too. And then there we go. There's all the copper. I knew we had some around here somewhere. I just can't remember where it was. Awesome. Okay, now we have a fairly low inventory. Let me go ahead and replace this battery as well. Do that. Doggone it, every time. Go to here, we'll take out that one, and we'll put in that one. And now, if you're looking for blue crystal, we did find some in that chest way over there when we went to that marker that says 349. But for right now, we are actually just going to come over to here. We're gonna get in here for a quick minute. Maybe I'll even make a little bit more food. while we are over here. Isn't gonna hurt. And we'll get into this guy. Make another piece of food before we head out, so that we have that. Okay. Now we're doing pretty good. We are gonna have to try to find some cloth somewhere eventually, but for right now I think we'll be okay. Let me just go ahead and have a water, and I'll have that little bit of food, so we are doing a lot better. And now this is going to be the tricky part. So you see all this green stuff here? You do not want to get very close to it. It is quite bad, and I'll show you after a bit. But first, let's mine this. So this does take a little bit, but I think we can get it pretty quick. Just about done mining this, and now we're gonna have APs. So as I said, with these we will just come over to this and we'll get a tiny, see, toxic. So you do gotta watch out for that, because that is a toxic area, and I don't know what's gonna happen if you die. I haven't, you know, kicked it yet. But we did get close a couple times. Okay, I go back. I'm gonna go back and make use a med kit, and then we are gonna go to that place that says 470, and we're gonna go look at something too that I did not know about until I showed my friend down in the area, and that's where we've got the other key card. So let me get this stuff done. And then we'll get into there. So, for the oxygen capsule, we need that blue crystal. We need advanced chipset. And we'll do this. Sweet. I really, really do like the way that's made. Look at those little diagonal lines down there. That's cool. Oh, it's on this thing. Okay, I see. Let's do that. Now we're going to take off our oxygen. So right now we have 100 seconds of oxygen. Actually, we do have tier 3, don't we? Tier 2. Okay. We want the tier 3. So let's take off this tier 2. Let's do that, and we'll make the tier 3, and it does 70 oxygen more. Then we'll grab this. And now we'll put this baby on. And we have 125 seconds of oxygen. That is awesome. Okay, let's get back over there. Now that we have our fast jetpack that rebuilds fast, we can actually go a lot faster and a lot farther on a charge, and that's good. That's going to help out a lot. When that ship crashed, man, it sure did create a huge explosion. Huge explosion of debris. Let's go check this out. I don't remember this guy. Alright, I guess we'll take you. Nothing else in here that we can do. Alright, that's fine. We should still be able to get in here. As far as I know, we should. Sweet. Okay, I am only over here for one reason. We cannot get in there. But we can come all the way back in here. Well, actually, there's a couple of reasons back in here. Let's go and go to number 3, and we're going to safely get some of this. That stuff is so annoying. I think it went on the outside. You know that? Because sure as heck... Oh, nope, there it is. It is a very annoying sound. At least I think it is. So, okay. We got some good celestite here. And I think we got all of the nickel that was in here. Does look like it. There. Oh, look. The stuff respawns. Oh, that's so nice. thank you for letting that stuff respawn. That's awesome. That does help out a lot. That way we can always get a fair amount of celestite without a whole lot of problems. Fine that these don't respawn, because those we can get, but there is something else you do need to see if you have not noticed it before. Just gonna make sure everything is good. Okay, that goes back out. I don't want to go that way. Let's go back here, and we're gonna go back this way. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure it was back here. It might not have been, but I think that it was. But maybe I already mined it, and I just don't remember doing it. At least we'll have lots of celestite, because we're going to be needing a lot of this anyway, sooner or later. You know what? We might have mined it. Okay, if we did, that's fine. There was a copper, not a copper, a nickel node that apparently we already mined. And if you remember, it had a kind of like a spike on it, and we must have already gotten it. Okay, that's cool. And that's perfectly fine. That does work. I just thought for sure that that was still back here, but apparently it is not, because we already got it out. Okay, nothing back there. I couldn't really tell, because it looked like there might have been something in there. Alright, well, we have our laser miner, and you saw me get quite a bit of celestite. Now you know how to do that, and of course we can't, you know, get back into that area, and we can probably go, what the French toast is that? What in the heck? Robot. I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. Well, we'll have to explore that next time. We'll have to check that out. That looks pretty cool, man. I do gotta say. I have no idea what that was. I just now noticed that. That's awesome. Alright, let's get back. And then we will see how good we are doing once we get back over to our base. It isn't really terribly far away. It's far enough, yes, but I think we'll be okay still. And we might even go back down in the hole down there and just see what's all the way through there once we can drop a bit of stuff that we have on us. I am feeling a little bit better. I did take that med kit because I kind of forgot the last time we were in there. Now let's go back down here and let's go back into this place and let's go to the far end and just go see. So I don't think we went all the way through, although we may have, and I just don't recall for sure. And I guess while we're down here, we might as well just go and get that other celestite that was down here too. So I do believe there was 2 nodes of it. Maybe not. Well, apparently we were already all the way through there. That's awesome. Okay, I did not know that we had already done all that. Well, that's okay, because we can still go down here and get this little container. So now you can see quite a bit of the place. A little area that we're in, kind of like I said, it is a lot like Breath Edge in a lot of ways. But yet it is very much not like Breath Edge in many other ways. So this is Astrometica. Thank you for joining me here. We have done a lot. We have a new tool. We have our stuff upgraded as far as we're going to get. And now we also have a couple of new pieces in our base. And we found out that everything is powered. So we have 605. That's awesome. We're only costing 317, and I did it again. So we have our advanced fabricator here. And then we have our smelter in here. And that iridium is that green stuff that we were getting the toxic from. So yes, we can do that. And then of course later on we can get some of this. And hopefully I'll be able to show you that. But I don't remember where I got that from. I'll have to do some looking around to see. So this is Astrometica, the Prologue. And if you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video. And now you know that we have a really cool place to be at. And we can also do some other things, and believe it or not, you're not going to believe this, we can actually mine these asteroids here. Now, granted, it's going to take forever, but we can. Alright. Yeah, so one of these days we'll actually get enough stuff to be able to do one of those. So you have a good day, and if you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.